Welcome to Algebra 2. This video is for the homework 5.4. So let's try with this. They're asking you to solve this equation. Whenever they're asking you solving it, they're basically asking you to isolate the variable x. Right now the x is in the exponent, so I know that in the future I'm going to have to convert this into log. But before that I must isolate the term with the exponent. So right now there are three terms right now. The first term is this 26, but that's on the other side of the equation. I don't have to mess with that right now. And the second term is this 0.26, and the third term is this 10 to the power of 2x, and that's the term with the missing variable, which is the x, and which is in the power. So I first need to isolate that. So the first thing I would do is divide 0.26, and when I do that I will get 100 on the other side. I think you can do that. 26 divided by 0.26, which should be 100, equals 10 to the power of 2x. Now that the power is by itself, I can convert to log. Log has sum base 10. Now whatever is on the other side, that is your power, that is your answer, and that goes inside the parentheses. And whatever is your power, log always gives you power. Log will always solve for power. Once you do that, you can divide by 2. Just divide by 2, so that cancels out. So this becomes your answer. You can plug this into your calculator, see what you get. Now for b, you have to divide by 7 first, right? Same thing. 3 to the power of 2t over 3 equals 50. Convert to log. Log has a base 3. Here the base is 3. The answer is 50, which equals 2t over 3, and then you times by 3/2, and then this becomes your answer. C will divide by 15. 375 divided by 15. I do not have a calculator on me. Give me just a second. Let me use my phone calculator. 375 divided by 15 is 25. So 5 to the power of x over 4 equals 25, and then I can convert this to log, and you can figure out the answer. Same thing here. Subtract 3, you get 4 to the power of 2x to the power of x. 4 times 2 to the power of x equals 32. Divide by 4, so 2 to the power of x equals 8, and convert to log. This is already in log, so you will have to convert this to exponential. If there is no base, the base is 10. 10 to the power of 3 equals x. This one, the base is 2, the power is 4, equals 2x, divide by 2. So whatever to the power of 2 divided by 2 is. So I think it's 8. X equals 8. To find the inverse, you swap x and y first. So x equals log base 2 of y, and then you just solve for y. So because y is inside the log, you will have to convert this to exponential. So the base is 2, the power is x, equals y. That is your answer. Same thing here, but now swap x and y first. Whenever you're getting an inverse, you always swap x and y first, and then you solve for y. So 10 to the power of x over 3 equals y. The way I did this is because if there is no base, the base is 10. It's a special case. So if you see no base, the base is 10. And here's another thing, ln. If you have ln, the base is log base e. E is just a number, right? So you got 10, the power is x, equals 3y, and then you divide by 3. So this is how you get the answer. Now here you swap x and y, so x equals 3 log of y. You divide by 3, x divided by 3 equals log of y. And then you do the convert to exponential, so 10 to the power of x over 3 equals y. That is your answer for this one. Let's go to the next page. A rare plant population in a rare plant population in a protected forest. Oh my god, there's so many. Okay, is growing at a continuous rate. If it's continuous, I know I'm using E. Rate of 7.8% per year. Initially there are 850 plants, so I know the initial value is 850, and so e to the power of r, the rate is 0.078 t. See, the equation will be given to you, it will be PERT. P is the initial value, A is just a number. If it's continuous, you always use E. R is the rate, 7.8, which is 0.078 in decimals to the power of t, and that is this one. I know there's a misconception, people will pick 1.078, but do not do that. It is not the growth factor, it is the rate at which it's increasing, which is 0.078. Now, for decaying material, the amount of remaining in sample that can be found, whatever. So you basically asking you to get rid of this 8, so it's root 8 of 4th, which is, I think it's whatever, I think it's B. Let me see. Basically, if it's 1/4 t over 8, you want to get rid of this 8, and that's why you do the root in your calculator. Whatever you get is the answer. It should be inside here, 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 or here, whatever it is. Make sure you subtract 1 as well when you do that. Let me try this actually, so you know the answer. 0.25 to the power of 1/8. 0.84, so it's this one, 0.841. Now, here are the three graphs, 9x, ex, and pi to the power of x. Which graph corresponds to each function? So explain how you know. It's this easy. Figure out which one is greater. 9 is 2.7, pi is 3.14. Which one is greater? 9 is greater, that means this, the one that's growing fastest, is 9. See, this one is growing fastest, 2.7, and the next 3.14, this is 3.14. So this is second fastest. This is third fastest. Now, write the equation that would make x plus 2 squared true. Well, you're basically just making it x squared plus 4x plus 4. You know, just make sure you use the square method. X plus 2, x plus 2. So x squared plus 2x plus 2x plus 4. So x squared plus 4x plus 4. How can you make sure you just make sure you use square method, okay? Just make sure you use the box method. The final one, which equation for the following graph is for y equals square root of x minus 4? See, first of all, if it's minus 4, that means it's shifting right since it's inside. If it is outside, it would shift up or down. And the other way I would do it is by plugging in points. See, look at this. I see all of them, I'll shift it right 4. So I doesn't make sense to plug in the point. I would plug in, say, 8. Plug in 8. 8 minus 4 is 4. Square root of 4 is 2. So that means it's not -2, so I can cancel this out. It's either A or B now. Let's say which one gives you 2. This one, 8 is giving you 2. This one is giving you 4. So it's B. I'll just plug in a point. That's all.